Welcome to Johanna, the most fun, unkillable tank you'll ever play. Well, I don't know if fun is how you describe her. I know a lot of people call this hero boring, and I hate them all because this hero is so fucking cool in so many ways, and she's just so survivable. Like, there's very few other heroes in the game that can live as long as Johanna can. But her kit is all about that CC and that battle control, making Q her punish ability. This does a little bit of damage, and it is going to slow enemies by 60%, decaying over 2 seconds. This is usually your follow-up to your W, which is Condemn, which is one of the cornerstones of your kit. You slap this button, and after 1 second, you're going to pull people to you. It's going to get them with a little mini stun and deal some damage. But in addition to that, this also deals a fuck ton of damage to minions and mercenaries, making Joe one of the quintessential wave clear heroes in the game, especially for the tanks, because yeah, I'm thinking of it, not a lot of the main tanks have the kind of wave clear that Joe does. So this is one of the biggest reasons to pick her. Shield Glare is your E. This is a blind. It is a long-ass blind that you can make even longer. And it is a huge cone. It is actually really, really easy to hit. It's instant, and it's your anti-rainer button, to be perfectly honest with you. Iron Skin is your trait. This makes you completely unstoppable and gives you a shield for quite a bit. And this lasts for 4 seconds. This is one of the tankiest abilities in the game, and they slapped it on this tank, who already cannot fucking die in almost any situation. And it's on a 20-second cooldown. It is nuts. Falling Sword is your first heroic. You're not going to take this heroic very often. I hate to admit it, because this is the more fun of the two, but there is just so little use for this because the slow and the knock-up and the ish damage isn't, it's all hidden behind a 2-second channel. I mean, you can fly around in the air as long as you want, but you have to wait until the channel's done while you're directing it to get anything of value out of this ability, which sucks. If you could cancel this ability immediately, it would be infinitely better. I guarantee you this would be on the same tier as Blessed Shield. You'd probably take Falling Sword more if you could cancel it, but you can't, which makes it kind of suck. Blessed Shield is your it's a skill shot. It isn't difficult to land, but you can miss it and throw a lot of engages because you missed it. But what you do, you throw it in a line. If it hits a hero, it's going to bounce to another one. The first hero is stunned for longer, but the second hero is also stunned, and it interrupts a fuck ton of channels. As long as you can hit one target with it, you're going to bounce to other targets in team fights to really interrupt some of those big impact plays like Junkrat Tires, Lily Jugs, Zevo Spirits, Mosh Pits, whatever you want. But it's really good at making Joe the stop to any wombo coming her way. I'm sorry it took so long to explain her. I just love her so much because she's so fucking awesome. And this skin on top of everything else, like, just come on. Let's get in this game and I'll show you how the fuck cool she is. Get up, Joe. Get up. I like this mount less now that I have actually picked it. It's so blocky and huge.
Of course.
Anyway,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
let's get to it.
Combat operations.
The first thing that you'll notice about Johanna when you start playing her more often is that she fits
Right.
almost everywhere. Tacit are getting vision on us. At level 1, your biggest decision is between Hold Your Ground and Laws of Hope. I often take Laws of Hope 90% of the time. The only time that you really end up taking Hold Your Ground, though, because I know it's tempting, is when there is an absolute fucktonery of CC on the enemy team, and you need to like run up front and make sure that they don't take a whole bunch of it, or that your team doesn't take a whole bunch of it and that you take it for them. Oh, that was so close. Let's go ahead and just whack them with our shield there. Got him. Good job, Arena. Then we're going to hit our 1 key. And Laws of Hope is going to give us, what is it, 30% of our health back? 30% of Johanna's max health. That's fucking a third of your health bar. For 1 button press that is on a 40-second cooldown, in addition to upping your passive regen anyway. Like, be honest, how I really didn't want her to get away. I didn't think that bomb was going to take so long to explode. Yeah, just like stop and pay attention to this button. Like, that's insane. And that's part of the reason Joe is so goddamn difficult to kill. Not to mention you just hit your D key and then anybody who engages on you suddenly regrets their decision immediately. It's like, oh no, I have to back up because Joe hit the button where she can't be moved anymore. Whoop, let's go ahead and blind him. Rainer just dumping damage. Let's see. This talent tier is a little bit tough because there's decisions to make here as well. If you need to be a more aggressive engage for your team, actually we're gonna go back to get some mana. If you need to be a more aggressive engage, you're gonna take Conviction to run quicker with your W up. If you want to, so like if we had this Asmo on our team, we'd probably take Sin's Exposed to help him get more damage for his Q. Eternal Retaliation is really good on maps where you need to pull objectives and you need to have that W ready to go on a better cooldown. This one though, I think we're going to stick with the... Can you fuck off? Alright, getting my health back. And then we're going to pull them all in. We're going to blind the Butcher. And then that Sylvanas just used her only escape to go in, so fuck that. Really? I'm gonna shield up. We're gonna punch this guy. We're gonna blind that guy. He's gonna explode. And while the whole enemy team just kind of falls apart, we are slowly bringing it back.
Our battle cannot remain here.
I would be really happy if you left me alone so I could back. But I guess that's fine. We're just gonna come up here. We're gonna grab the fountain.
I think you could use a healing fountain.
Then we're gonna get on the race again. Zarya with a whole tiny amount of health, but that's okay. It looks like the enemy team decided they just wanted to race. So let's show up what our race can do, what our race ability can do.
I'm going to pull back.
No. Nope. Got him. Or did we? I guess they turned that around real hard. Wow. I wasn't expecting them to kill us there. That's okay. We still got the Immortal. Asmo hasn't scaled into infinity yet, so...
Select a talent.
Oh, I pulled him out of it. That is my bad. At this level, we are going to take Zealous Glare because this is going to increase the blind time on our E, and then every time that we hit someone with an auto attack while they are blinded, it increases the blind. Got him. Just going to go ahead and... Who you charging? You're not charging nobody because you know I'm ready. I'm ready for ya. Do we get her?
Yes.
We got her. Good job, team. Way to go. Nice follow-up.
But I will return.
For I will not.
Go in here, buddies. I mean, here. I don't know why I pinged over there. It's a very nice looking corridor. I'm sure it's wonderful for conversation and small talk, but I'm much more interested in these ghosts.
Crusade calls.
And my fountain. Bloop. There we are. Let's see. Can we grab this? Can I get some assistance?
The crusade calls. Make your peace quickly.
We're just gonna slap this camp until our team shows up. Go ahead and hit our 1 so the cooldown is ready when the time comes. Just go ahead and blind them so we take even less damage. Whack them. We got it.
Before the wind.
Now we're gonna run up to our
We
team.
did it.
Doesn't even look like we need to. Kinda hoping Zagara will go down there, but if we want a 5-man take this fort instead, I'm okay with that.
I am on my way, mortals. Be ready.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get the fort. But we are gonna have our 1 key up soon. So that is okay. Let's go ahead and we're losing our bruiser right now. Not really sure why he went twin blades like into
There is no escaping my
Joe.
justice.
like I could see a case to be made for Colossus, but twin blades,
Of course.
and your team's already got a butcher, and I'm already gonna be blinding the fuck out of him too, and you're probably gonna be on his target, and I've got longer blinds, and I'm just gonna slap you in the face for even longer blinds. I don't know what your thought process is there, buddy. I don't understand it.
Are the lights beat down?
And we just get all the kills. Sylvanas can't do any damage. Not any relevant damage to us anyway. Mortals going top. The camp for the enemy team is top.
We stand.
Everything is turning up aces for us. So let's get the fuck over here.
The crusade.
Give Varian a little love tap. Yeah, is that what you want to do? I didn't think so.
Let the burning hells atone for their sins.
Go ahead and pull him back, give him a little spook, and then get up here. Just gonna go ahead and blind Varian. Gonna hit him. I don't know why we're after that, honestly. We should just keep on the building. And now you're blinded! So everything that you can do is suddenly useless because you took twin blades into Johanna. You silly fucker. Let's go ahead and hit that 1 key so we don't lose a whole bunch of damage to that blind. I was really hoping I'd catch him on the channel there.
My strength leaves me. It will take some time before I can recover.
Oh, that really didn't stop him either, huh? Fuck. All that stuff that I mentioned about Joe being able to stop channels and... Oh no! I'm coming, buddy! Blind the butcher. Ow! Oh, you guys better get the fuck out of here. Those globes are gonna hurt. I'm gonna hit my 1 key just to make sure that I don't get killed by some random ass globe from Asmo. And then we're gonna go all the way back. And I'm gonna go down to the bottom lane to get on this camp. Asmodan really turning things for his team there.
Akarat wills it.
Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in. You're welcome.
Activate attack.
And at this level,
We immortals shall return before long.
I mean, there's more decisions to make here, right? Because this is basically your damage tier. This is where you make the most impacts offensively in team fights, is level 13. So do you take Hammer, do you take Holy Fury, or do you take Roar? Roar increases the slow and the damage on your Q. Holy Fury increases passive damage with burning rage, and you actually get more. I thought he was going to turn on me like no other there. Go ahead and blind him, make sure he dies, and get rid of this. I think we're going to take Blessed Hammer. Blessed Hammer is another activatable skill for you. Gonna go ahead and stop that. Blind him. Let's go ahead and stun these two. We're not really worried about the damage that Varian puts out. We're definitely super worried about the Asmo balls hitting us from 20 miles away, though. He just blocked that because that's what he does, because he's Varian. But I think we need to get on this. What I was saying, though, about Blessed Hammers. It's hammers, because there's two of them now. It used to only be one, and it used to only pop out. Can you... Okay. Yep, Asmo again. Let's get out of there. Blessed Hammers now is an activatable, and you decrease the cooldown by hitting people with your blind. Oh shit. Just keep backing up, man. Just keep backing up. Just keep going. That is strange. Let's go ahead and kill him with all our shit. Fling our hammers. Do some damage. Back up. Like, I don't want you to die. Blind Varian. Get that kill. Give Asmo a whole bunch of free damage. Like, you get hit by one more ball, you're gonna die. Hey! And the Immortal saved me. I'm gonna try to get back.
Our triumph brings order to this realm.
Because I do want some mana to go into this push. I'm gonna be a little bit slow, but we should still be okay.
There is no place where evil can hide.
You can do it, friend. We can do this. We're making it happen. You'll notice all the tanking that we've been doing, all the damage that we have absorbed, has been without a healer. So imagine for a second that I'm going in, team. Like, now's the time. Standing right in front of the fucking guys. Do we? We're gonna take Holy Renewal here because this is going to help us do. So we really have to get the fort. Like, it is imperative. Go ahead and hit that. The fort has to die. I think we're gonna die too. Nope, Zarya's got our backs. Let's get out of here. We're not gonna get the keep, but all of us are gonna get one shot by fucking Asmo with the current health that we have. So let's hit that B button.
I must retreat, friend.
This is so scary. Like, in I don't know how many games out of how many
Why not?
that the other team should clearly know where you are and what you're doing. So if the Asmo had the game sense required to come down here and just pitch a fucking ball, everyone would be dead. And it would be all over YouTube and the front page of Reddit because it would be fucking hilarious.
The crusade calls.
Let's go ahead and throw some hammers down to help us get that clear. These things, I mean, they don't deal the most significant amount of damage. Maybe Burning Rage would have been better.
Burn in the light.
I shall land in a moment,
We did it.
as will my foe.
They shall land in a moment. Let's go ahead and hit all these buttons.
Like chaff before the wind.
We don't want this Bruiser Camp to die immediately because it is going to put a fuck ton of pressure on that keep, which is really important. Don't stand in that.
The crusade marches on.
Didn't shield it in time either.
Akarat rules it.
Repent before my wrath, demon.
Okay, let's just get on the thing since we can't save that. Okay, just trying to kill the raider.
By the light be damned. Of course.
Trying real hard here, team. Get that Varian kill, fling out some hammers. It's a bummer.
Until next time.
Can we get that kill? Nice. We got all this sustained damage on top of our ability to just stand in front of fights.
Untouchable.
It's really difficult for us to die. You really need to go back.
Make your peace quick.
You're gonna get hit by a ball and you're gonna get fucking murdered.
Very well.
Rainer, if you even get hit by a demon, like, you're dead. Just go. I'm gonna get hit by a demon and completely fucking murdered by everything. I've got shield in 2 seconds. I got also other throw shield.
Why not?
We're gonna go tap real quick and just to make sure we can take this. You really need to leave. Like, please leave.
By the light be damned.
Didn't get stop on Asmo in time. We're still losing people left and right because they don't know how to just leave. So
A great
scary.
victory.
Look.
But we're not done yet.
Yeah, oh, now you hit it. Okay.
Victory through righteousness.
Through righteousness. That bottom lane pushed real far up. I missed the globe because I'm terrible.
Cower before Zakarum.
We do want to try and sit back to save
I will cleanse this land
these
from
guys
corruption, hellspawn.
from the Butcher and the Varian. Because at this point, they're taking literally all of their health. See? Because they're not dodging the skill shots.
Crusade marches on.
Because they're more concerned about doing damage. I don't particularly care about them playing as Johanna. Like not the teammates, but the skill shots.
The crusade marches on.
I threw that way too soon. We're gonna take indestructible here, so when we do die, we don't die. Like right now? Okay, good. We didn't actually die. Immortal, finally making it through the keep. We also got the bottom keep. We're gonna go full back here. Even though our team has a metric fuck ton of damage, just 1 or 2 of those Asmo Qs can really, really turn the game on its head. Look at this. Can you get the kill? Can you leave now? I don't know why you're doing that. Like, I lived a little bit longer than normal and managed to not get hit by a gigantic Asmo nuke. So I'm gonna beast step you.
Very well.
I mean, I'm all for the spray. Like, boop. Give him that Carbot Johanna. But, beast step. Oh my god, the clear. It actually didn't happen. Kudos, Shaman Camp, for hanging in there.
Burn in the light.
And we went for the tower. Okay. I guess, the Immortal won't bug out and go for it now.
Be wary. Our eternal battle
We
will
don't need to be
soon
here.
upon you.
Sylvanas is just gonna... I got this. Oh! Oh! Got him!
Judgment. Double kill.
Now we can probably end.
To the enemy corps.
Suitably
The time is
done.
now.
just gonna pop my 1 here.
You and all your servants in hell will cower before me.
Wow, she was unstoppable for that pull. Lucky! Just go ahead and slap it down, because it's fucking adorable, and I love it, and I love this hero. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Look at that fucking damage tank. Did you fucking see it? That was fucking Johanna. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. This screen, the game knows. Game fucking recognizes. Who you deserve it. Yeah, you do. This guy fucking crushed it. That was Johanna. That is the easiest tank to play, as well as one of the most fun and one of the most survivable. Getting them chests all over the place. Here are your talents. Level 1, Laws of Hope. This is 90% of the time, your pick. Conviction is also, this is going to be the majority of the time, your pick. You can also take Sins Exposed here. If you got an Asmo on your team or somebody who needs help stacking, that's good. Or you can take, I forget what the other talent's called, but it's basically reducing the cooldown per enemy hit by your W. And it's really good on Infernal Shrines. Level 7 was Zealous Glare, because this guy and this guy made it so fucking easy to watch them go in and then stop them from going in. It's fucking nuts. So it takes it from a 1.5 second duration to 2 seconds, and then every time you hit someone, you increase it by another second. So if they go in on you, and you blind them, and you hit them, you could potentially have 5 seconds of blind with this ability. Crazy. Level 10, Blessed Shield. This is the way to go. It's the best channel interrupter in the game. Level 13, Blessed Hammer. I probably should have taken Punish, the Punish talent, Roar. Not necessarily because we would have hit the quest, but the slow would have helped peel for these guys a lot harder, because none of them have any escape. Our whole team had 0 escape. We were all in when we would go in. Holy Renewal at 16, because every time we hit our E, it's gonna heal us. Just fucking sweet. Level 20 is Indestructible, because when you die, you get a huge ass shield that prevents you from dying. It's awesome. Pick it on up. That was Jo. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fuck out of playing her, and